In today's video, we are going to explore quotes about women's empowerment. Let's get started. There is no limit to what we, as women, can accomplish. To all the little girls who are watching this, never doubt that you are valuable and powerful, and deserving of every chance and opportunity in the world to pursue and achieve your own dreams. We do not need magic to transform our world. We carry all of the power we need inside ourselves already. We may encounter many defeats, but we must not be defeated. We need women at all levels, including the top, to change the dynamic, reshape the conversation, to make sure women's voices are heard and heeded, not overlooked and ignored. What you do makes a difference, and you have to decide what kind of difference you want to make. When you get into a tight place and everything goes against you, till it seems as though you could not hold on a minute longer, never give up then, for that is just the place and time that the tide will turn. Behind every great woman is another great woman. Don't look at your feet to see if you are doing it right. Just dance. Doubt is a killer. You just have to know who you are and what you stand for. Every woman's success should be an inspiration to another. We're strongest when we cheer each other on. Figure out who you are separate from your family and the man or woman you're in a relationship with. Find who you are in this world and what you need to feel good alone. I think that's the most important thing in life. Find a sense of self, because with that, you can do anything else. Girls should never be afraid to be smart. I always thought that people told you that you're beautiful, that this was a title that was bestowed upon you. I think that it's time to take this power into our own hands and to say, you know what? I'm beautiful. I just am. And that's my light. I'm just a beautiful woman. I am an example of what is possible when girls from the very beginning of their lives are loved and nurtured by people around them. I was surrounded by extraordinary women in my life who taught me about quiet strength and dignity. I believe the rights of women and girls are the unfinished business of the 21st century. I can't think of any better representation of beauty than someone who was unafraid to be herself. I learned a long time ago that there is something worse than missing the goal, and that's not pulling the trigger. I raise up my voice, not so that I can shout, but so that those without a voice can be heard. We cannot all succeed when half of us are held back. I think the best role models for women are people who are fruitfully and confidently themselves, who bring light into the world. I want to build a community where women of all races can communicate and continue to support and take care of each other. I want to give women a space to feel their own strength and tell their stories. That is power. I'm always perpetually out of my comfort zone. If you don't risk anything, you risk even more. If you're someone people count on, particularly in difficult moment, that's a sign of a life lived honorably. Imperfections are beauty, madness is genius, and it's better to be absolutely ridiculous than absolutely boring. It has been women who have breathed gentleness and care into the harsh progress of mankind. Just don't give up trying to do what you really want to do. Where there is love and inspiration, I don't think you can go wrong. Justice is about making sure that being polite is not the same thing as being quiet. In fact, oftentimes, the most righteous thing you can do is shake the table. Life is not easy for any of us. But what of that? We must have perseverance and above all confidence in ourselves. We must believe that we are gifted for something and that this thing must be attained. Like art, revolutions come from combining what exists into what has never existed before. My coach said I run like a girl. And I said if he ran a little faster, he could too. My mother told me to be a lady. And for her, that meant to be your own person, be independent. No one changes the world who isn't obsessed. One of the secrets to staying young is to always do things you don't know how to do, to keep learning. Responsibility to yourself means refusing to let others do your thinking, talking, and naming for you. It means learning to respect and use your own brains and instincts, hence, grappling with hard work. Security is mostly a superstition. Life is either a daring adventure or nothing. The biggest barrier for women is the thought that they can't have it all. The difference between successful people and others is how long they spend time feeling sorry for themselves. The most difficult thing is the decision to act, the rest is merely tenacity. The most effective way to do it is to do it. The price we pay for being ourselves is worth it. The question isn't who's going to let me. It's who is going to stop me. The thing women have yet to learn is nobody gives you power. You just take it. Whether I am meant to or not, I challenge assumptions about women. I do make some people uncomfortable, which I'm well aware of, but that's just part of coming to grips with what I believe is still one of the most important pieces of unfinished business in human history, empowering women to be able to stand up for themselves. Women have to harness their power, it's absolutely true. It's just learning not to take the first no. And if you can't go straight ahead, you go around the corner. You can't be that kid standing at the top of the waterslide, overthinking it. You have to go down the chute. You can't please everyone, and you can't make everyone like you. You could certainly say that I've never underestimated myself. There's nothing wrong with being ambitious. You only live once. But if you do it right, once is enough. You are more powerful than you know, you are beautiful just as you are. Please let us know your favorite quotes about women's empowerment in the comments section. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel.